Hi, welcome back to my channel, The Divine Mind. It's day-oyabunmi. Hey, hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. So today we're doing an element check-in. So you can look at your sun sign, or if you want, you can do your rising, your moon. It's up to you. I set the intention for it to be for sun signs, but we're all impacted by all of this energy, so it's fine if you look at the other ones, okay? So we're going to look at what's coming to that element, what we need to release, and then we're going to do some guidance from a new deck I have called the Sacred Medicine Oracle, which I was so excited to get by an indigenous woman named Asha Frost, okay? Very excited about this. So let's not waste any time. Jump on into your timestamp down below in the comments. Hi, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. How are you? So when I was saying my prayer, I went to say energy instead of energy enemies came out. And when that happens, sometimes that is the divine speaking through me. Like I'll think it's a mistake, but then later on I'll be like, oh shit, that was not a mistake, okay? So air signs, there may be enemies with their eyes on you, focusing on you. So we'll see what comes up. Okay, so let's look at what's coming really quickly. If you're interested in a personal tarot reading, check out my website, daydreamaustin.com/store. I'm also considering doing a small cohort intensive tarot training. If you might be interested in something like that, and it'll be probably like 6 or 7 weeks, email me through my website, daydreamaustin.com, okay? I would just like to gauge interest, and then I'll send you the information. Small cohort. I don't want it to be too many people, but we'll see what happens. Okie dokie. Air signs, divine. What do the air signs need to know about what's coming into their experience? Jeez, okay. So the first out is High Priestess and the Six of Wands. There's some information, some intuitive hits, some intuitive information, some guidance from the divine that brings a victory. And for some reason, I'm feeling like this is a long sought victory, like something you've waited for, something you've really wanted to experience or have come to pass. This is something that could have been really tricky, hard to navigate, or where there was some uncertainty. You get some information and you're on your way. So this is something I feel like you've been waiting for. For some of you, you're getting confirmation of something from a reading, from a priest or a priestess, probably a priestess, or the cosmic mother, the divine mother of creation. Like you're getting something that brings a celebratory energy. For some of you, you're being lifted up spiritually. This is like some type of divine elevation. And it doesn't have to be like you paying to go and have someone initiate you. There's like you're being lifted up, put on a pedestal, some type of leadership role. Like someone sees your power, your ability, and has decided to lift you up. And the truth is, this lifting up is coming from the divine. Right? They're the ones who are setting it in motion. It looks like, oh, some human has taken note of something you have and is supporting your upliftment, but it's really them. For some of you, there's a graduation or a celebration of just going to another level. On a mundane level, this can be, getting a promotion at work, passing a big test and just going to a new level. With the 10 of coins here, there is definitely abundance on the horizon for the air signs. For some of you, this is happy family. And and the building of a legacy. So some of you might be getting someone coming in rather quickly with the Eight of Wands who's bringing news, good tidings, bringing something that can lead to long-term good fortune. Again, for some of you, this is a promotion being, held up, lifted up to a position of leadership. Yes, awesome. Let's look at what we need to release. What do the air signs need to release today? What do the air signs need? I'm hearing release control. Some of you want so desperately to control situations and to be able to see everything and know everything. Sometimes you get analysis paralysis. You're thinking too much, doing too much. And the divine says stop. Release control. You have to allow for the creativity of life to flow. You're not creating this by yourself. There's a whole unseen that supports your journey, and they are doing things too. Like, it's just a big ass soup that we're a part of, right? You do your part, they do their part. Something you need to release with the Page of Pentacles here. Some of you have some very immature ways of dealing with your finances. This could be debt, going into debt, doing too much when it comes to money, giving too much, over giving. Some of you have a leech, a young person that's taken too much from you, and you haven't been able to say no, and you need to say no. That's what needs to be released. Some of you are working too hard. Some of you have some work that you're doing that is not good for you. And the divine is like, you need to release this. Some of you need to just grow when it comes to your money. I don't know if it's managing your money, air signs, being smarter about your money, learning more about money, studying money. But there's something about releasing youthful, immature practices around money. And they want you to be more curious when it comes to finances or work or something and explore more. What is this? That's okay. We ain't doing every card. What is this that's being released with the Tower? What do we need to release? What do we need to release with the Tower? There's ways of thinking. There's ways of processing information and judgments and ways that you judge things that need to be released. It's time to just have a new sight. It's time for new sight, air signs, especially with the judgment card here too. There's a call with the priestess, the high priestess here as well. There's a call for you to evolve, for you to excel. And this is the time for it. Don't ignore this call, because something is being released that has been a hindrance to you in the past, okay? For some of you, you're being encouraged to release a living situation that may not have served you well. Or you're being forced to release a living situation that may have haven't served you well. Could be some type of relationship. Some of you are releasing a relationship that just is, not what you're looking for. So let's get our soul work, which is our divine guidance from this new deck, the Sacred Medicine deck by Asha Frost for the air signs. You got the medicine wheel. Cycle. It's number 30. Isn't that beautiful? So let's see what this means. The medicine wheel teaches that every season we move through is of equal and great importance. Some seasons seem to last longer than others, and some seasons can tend to be more difficult. Right now, you are being asked to tend to the cycle you are moving through, even if it feels tedious or is taking longer than it should. Ashe. So for some of you, this promotion, this raising up, or this energy of being able to celebrate, remember I said it comes after something that was you had to fight for, or it was just oh my God, this is so hard. And now it's finally here. So it says, whichever season, the medicine wheel doesn't recommend leaping out of your current space too quickly, for there's great wisdom for you where you're at. The best practice is to sink in, allow, and listen to the call of your inner season. All will be revealed soon enough, for the medicine wheel always turns again. Your healing affirmation: I move through this season with ease and acceptance. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be. Ashe. And that brings up something, air signs. I had this thought one day, not too long ago, because I'm an air sign, so I'm in this space, right, of the wheel, and having to deal with cycles that I don't particularly like. And something came up, and that something was radical acceptance. Like being able to radically accept where you are and stop fighting the shit and be grateful for it. Even if it fucking sucks and this is not what you want. Like being grateful for where you are right in this moment. Air signs, thank you so much. Drop a comment down below if it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Cap, how are you? I'm well, thank you. If you're interested in a personal reading, hit up my website, daydreamolson.com, baby. Also, earth signs, I am considering hosting a small cohort intensive tarot class, okay? So if you're interested in something like that, please contact me through my website and let me know. I'm trying to gauge interest and see if people would be interested, okay? And like a very like intensive course. It'll be over the span of about 6 weeks, I'm thinking. Yeah, but let me know. So today we're looking into what's coming into the experience of the earth signs. And then we're going to get some guidance, some soul work with this new deck I have. Okay. Earth signs, what's coming into your experience at this time? So I see a little illusion, confusion around money. Be careful of self-deception. Some of you might be so enticed and triggered to spend money, like spend big. You might be ready to spend money that you don't even have, that you don't, oh, maybe there's been a rumor that you're going to get some money. You like, shit, I'm going to spend that money. That's what's coming. Yeah, so there also might be a little uncertainty around finances, not really knowing something for sure. Like I said, like it's kind of like maybe there's a rumor that y'all are getting raises at your job, but it's not solidified. There's just like this nebulous, uncertain energy around finances with the moon. What else is coming? What else is coming into the earth signs experience? But I do see with the Chariot, the Queen of Coins here, like there is definitely an empowered energy, an energy that makes you want to get up and go and take control and do what you need to do to cultivate wealth and also to cultivate comfort. But you're going to have to be careful because there may be, a moon aspect that might be particularly hard on earth signs or a particular earth sign at this time. Something's being hidden, but light will be shed on it later on. Some of you need to wait for more information before making a move, okay? For some of you, this Chariot is someone has their eye on you and is going to like make a move on you, contact you. This can be someone who's been watching you from the shadows for a long time. It's weird. I hope it ain't no stalker, but they're just really on you, like watching you, It's coming to the earth signs. Yeah, with that moon, we have the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords here. Be careful. I want you to check your accounts periodically. If someone comes to you with I have a money-making opportunity, this would be great for you, all you need to do is you might want to just pass at this time, just because this doesn't seem like a good time to be messing around. Now, some of you, because these are swords cards, this is going to be in your head. Some of you might be doing something that's self-sabotaging. And the same thing that I was saying with debt. Some of you may go into debt because you're thinking, oh, it's all right if I spend this money. No, it's not. If you don't have the money, you're not sure it's coming. If it's going to put you in a bad situation, watch out. Be careful. Some of you have an enemy coming your way, or maybe not even an enemy, something coming your way that can just seem like, either feel like a betrayal or a defeat, right? Like I said, this can be in your own mind, or this can be someone from outside of you, someone coming with some really foul energy. One more card for what's coming for earth signs. The earth signs need to lighten up and play more and have more fun. But also, there's something about being realistic that's coming up here, and I've never seen that in a Page of Cups. But there's like a clarity and a realistic outlook needed at this time, so you don't get hit too hard by this moon and the Seven of Swords. Pay attention to the young people around you, because they might be doing something underhanded or something that can put them in danger or something, okay? So what needs to be released from the earth signs experience? What do you need to release? Divine, what does the earth signs need to release? So, earth signs, some of you are overworking. Some of you are in a leadership position and are really running yourself ragged and working too much. You know, if this is you, you're doing the most and you need to slow down. They're showing me that illusion energy can lead to like a breakdown, because you'll keep thinking it's okay. Oh, I can do this. I can keep moving. I can keep going. And the divine is like, no, you need to release this and slow down. Some of you need to release a particularly toxic job, or job where there's like lack of clarity, or where people are doing shit like this all the time, like real shady shit, where you're being stabbed in the back. It's really time to start making a move, earth signs, to figure out what's next for you. There's something connected to money for you, earth signs, because I picked that up from the start, where there's a need to release it. This can be a mindset. This can be practices, right? This, like I said, it could be a toxic experience or job, but there's a need to release it to move forward, okay? All right, let's look at what your guidance is. What's your guidance? Your soul work from the Sacred Medicine Oracle. What's the earth sign soul work? Divine guidance. What earth signs need to focus on every card? We're not taking every card. Nope. Still too many. Earth signs, please. Okay, you got the winter solstice. Bear says hibernation. For some of you, bear is your spirit animal. And this is number 34. Let's see what the soul work is for you. When snow blankets the earth on the longest night of the year, we are reminded that all was birthed from the dark. You are currently moving into the season of hibernation, where great power and medicine are available. Bear medicine returns us to the quiet, reminding us that in the time of solitude, we have the opportunity to allow for the medicine of spaciousness to flow through us. The more you can release control of what you think you need to do and sink into the void of unknowing, the better. Bear is holding potent healing energy for you, protecting your sacred space. In your surrender and rest, you are healed and held. Ashe. So I think that's where that moon energy is kind of coming in. It's kind of like, the moon can denote a dark period, right? That's what the night represents. That's when most people sleep, right? Rest. So for you, earth signs, you're actually being encouraged to go into hibernation. That's what the divine is saying your soul work is at this time. There's something in solitude, quiet, and peace that is going to build you up and get you ready for your next steps, okay? What a beautiful card. And your healing affirmation is, I am a spacious being open to the miracles of the sacred void. Ashe. Being in the void is a great thing. It feels scary, it can be uncomfortable, and sometimes a little annoying, but in the void, you have that space to create something new and beautiful. Earth signs, if this resonated, drop a comment down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Water. Hi, water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. How are you, dears? I'm so happy to have you here with me. We're going to look into what's coming to your element, what needs to be released, and then we're going to get some soul work. Really quickly, if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, check out my website, daydreamaustin.com/store. I'm also considering doing a small cohort intensive tarot training. If you might be interested in something like that, and it'll be probably like 6 or 7 weeks, email me through my website, daydreamaustin.com, okay? I would just like to gauge interest, and then I'll send you the information. So water, what do my water signs need to know about what is coming into their experience at this time? Water signs, you need to flow with life. You are water, so be water. Some of you are flowing through times that you're not particularly excited about or happy about. Just flow. Some of you are flowing through really great times. Just flow. Accept and embrace it all. Water signs. What's coming to the water signs? What's coming? Okay. For some of you, there is a quick connection, a quick love connection, or healing coming to a connection. For some of you, this is about connection, something coming in very quickly. It could be a passionate offer from a new potential lover. It can be the restoration and healing of a relationship that's already established, but that needs like an infusion of energy here with the Eight of Wands. But also, it could be some of you may have been on the fence or have had like options of something or a choice to make, and you finally get either the inspiration or the information or both to make that decision. But that's something that's coming to you. Now, if this is a connection, this connection can be a divine connection, can be a divine union, but both parties would have to agree to that and have to see that as like the goal, like relationship goals. If you're not both committed, this can go left really quickly. Like the Lovers can become the devil card in the matter of moments if we're not consciously aware of our patterns and setting the intention to be, in love, to stay in love. With the Justice card, some of you might be getting some type of payout from a lawsuit or something, water signs. This would be money that you were waiting on or that you knew about. For some of you, this is coming in quickly and you didn't even know you were owed money. It doesn't have to be like a big amount, but something's coming in. With Justice and the Lovers here, for some of you, this is a proposal or marriage. Okay? So that's what's coming. Water signs. What else? There's a need for balance. I'm hearing in your experience, water signs, like that should be a priority for you at this time. What else is coming? For some of you, there is some type of hardship, loss, either for yourself or someone you're close to that you're going to have to get a handle on or support with, right? So this could be like a friend, maybe even an earth sign with the Queen of Pentacles here, or a family member where something kind of comes tumbling down for them, and then you come to their aid and are standing for them and helping them. For others of you, water signs, this is an argument. This could be an argument between two parties, or some type of news or information that comes in that brings like a shocking revelation, right? That needs to be dealt with. But ultimately, this Seven of Wands is coming out as being a sign that you need to rise above whatever trouble is coming your way. If this is finding out that someone is gossiping about you, if this is finding out that maybe you were taken advantage of financially, you're being encouraged to handle this in a balanced way. If you have to take someone to court, the divine rather you do that than fight, because fight can bring a really bad outcome for you, okay? What's coming for the water signs? Some of you are taking a leap of faith. And again, I'm seeing the possibility of a marriage, okay? There needs to be honesty, complete honesty in a relationship. There's something about somebody lying or not being forthcoming about something, and it brings down an established relationship or connection, something that was really strong, okay? Some of you are taking a leap of faith, and are doing it and going towards something that can bring like a really strong feeling of comfort and stability. So if you've been feeling like you want to move towards something, this is a good time to take the steps. Make sure you're planning things out and paying attention. But it's really a good move for you, especially if you've been thinking about it for a while. With the satchel the Fool has, the divine says pack light. Don't carry all of your shit from the past into this connection I'm hearing. For some of you, this is a relationship. Don't carry all of the stuff from the past. If this is a job, if this is a move to a new city, whatever it is, stop carrying burdens from the past with you. Okay, let's see what the water signs need to release at this time. Divine, what are the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what do they need to release at this time? Why do pages keep coming out for this? Okay, with the King of Swords here, the King of Swords is obviously like a better card, right? This is the mature, you know, very conscientious, sharp, intelligent, you know, the highest of the court among the swords. But this can be a very dry, sarcastic, curt, very easy to cut things off, cut people off, if not in its higher vibration. And in terms of releasing, the divine wants you to loosen up, lighten up, especially with this coming out with the king, right? The Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The divine is showing me that you're being offered an opportunity to move into a more loving space, water signs, to move into a space where you're coming from the heart center. And I just heard from the divine feminine, from the cosmic mother, from compassion and cooperation, instead of being standoffish like this King of Swords. Some of you need to drop your guard. Some of you have a guard that's high up, and instead of being like that, you need to embrace peace. It's okay to have boundaries, but don't cut everything out. What needs to be released? What needs to be released? Yeah. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. What needs to be released is any type of discord, fight. I just heard disarm. Like, you need to be disarmed. Someone needs to be disarmed. Don't exacerbate a fight, a disagreement. And even if this is taking place within yourself, don't make it worse. Like, if you have an internal battle going on, just breathe, meditate, call on the divine to help you come up with solutions. Okay, let's get your divine guidance, your soul work. Soul work for the water signs. I gotta be honest, like, as soon as I got into the water sign energy, it was kind of like a lot. It felt just like this. It feels like this. You have a lot of energy around you. Take moments to ground your energy. And a lot of information. These cards are like, yeah, we wanna talk. Water signs, soul work. Dark spirit moon, void. Okay, that's number 2. So this is interesting because the earth signs before you had something about being in the void. I feel like that's a collective energy. We were just in this state where things are being cleared out so we can create something new. So let's see what the book has to say. It says, this is your soul work, okay? Your divine guidance from the unseen realms. All life was created from the dark. Sink into the void and allow the medicine in this experience to reveal itself to you. Resist the urge to leap out of this phase and simply be in it. Remember that it is in times of discomfort and chaos that we grow deeply. Have compassion for yourself during the darkness. It is neither good nor bad, but it brings the deepest gifts. Hold the lessons that rise from this time with tenderness. Raw emotions and feelings are a call for healing. As we expand our capacity to feel into the full spectrum of life, from darkest night to brightest day, we see that we are already whole. Move through this phase so that the next cycle can enter as the moon begins to wax. Okay? Your healing affirmation with this card is, I honor this cycle of darkness, trusting that the medicine will reveal itself. Ashe. So for those of you who are in like a state of confusion, uncertainty about something, not being sure of how to proceed, remember I said just take that time to sit, pray, meditate so that you can see the way forward. But for you, it's important that you move forward in the most grounded and balanced way possible so you're not making a misstep. Okay? Water signs, if that resonated, drop an emoji down below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Hi, fire. Hi, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Damn, I didn't even start getting into it. So today we're going to look into what's coming into the energy field of the fire signs, what needs to be released. And we're going to look at some divine guidance, or like what I like to call soul work, what your guidance is, all right, for this time period. Fire signs, if you're interested in a personal reading, make sure you go to my website, daydreamaustin.com. And I'm also thinking about doing a small cohort intensive tarot class. It'll be about 6 weeks long, but I really feel like this is the time to, get with people and coach them through tapping into their intuition and learning how to read cards. If that's something that might interest you, please reach out to me through my website and let me know, okay? And I'll give you more information. Okay, fire signs, what's coming into the experience of the fire signs? What's coming into the experience of Aries, Leo, Sag? Ooh, I like the way y'all feel. And I saw this, and it's making me remember the 2023 check in for fire signs because your reading was I was like, oh shit, the fire signs are about to create something beautiful. So what's coming is the hermit energy. Some of you are being called within, called away, pulled away from, the hustle and bustle of life, from all of the bullshit. The divine got y'all, something's percolating with the fire signs, and I'm not shocked because I feel like that came up in if you haven't watched the 2023 reading, please go back and watch it. It's such a powerful reading. The fire signs had the best reading by far. I'm not even a fire sign. I wish I was. But there's something percolating. I feel like the divine is calling a timeout for you because it wants you to think about something, and you're kind of going into the den, going into the lab, and you're going to come out with something spectacular. It's reminding me of that reading. What's coming for the fire signs? Some of you need a timeout, and you do. You need quiet time. You'll be spending more time alone, taking time out, and really just, why am I hearing ingesting life, flowing with life, taking life in, but also I feel like you're getting ideas about how to move forward. So with the Hermit and the Two of Cups, some of you may be taking, fire signs, a break from a connection. Some of you may have been in a connection, or just maybe the people you live with. Like, I see you spending more time just in your own space, in your own state of being, because you need to, right? The Hermit steps away so that it can connect with its higher self, right? And receive enlightenment. And that's what you're doing. So some of you are taking time away from this Two of Cups connection. But I also see this as healing. Some of you are being called within and called away so that you can heal. And the Two of Cups, sometimes we'll see it as like relationships, but sometimes I feel like it's a recalibration and a balancing of our own internal masculine and feminine, but also there's like a very deep healing energy that comes with this card. So fire signs, there's peace coming now and healing. But for some of you too, because multiple people watch this, some of you, the enlightenment, right? You're taking this time out, or you have taken this time out. You've gotten clarity about something, and it's taking you towards a relationship, a connection, something, a collaboration. Like you see something clearly and you go towards it. What else is coming to the fire signs at this time? Oh, hell yeah. All right. Shit, I like this. That's my brother. Shit, I like this. So, the Magician. Y'all are fire signs. Let me tell you, with the Hermit and the Magician, when I say going into the lab to figure some shit out, and then you're going to come out and manifest the shit, right? There's something going on within you where there's a recalibration and a balance. Some of you have someone who you're doing this manifestation with. You're not doing it alone. Some of you are manifesting a person, divine union, divine support. But I love this because there's something you're manifesting with the Prince of Disc, which represents like the Knight of Pentacles, that's going to bring you some great stability and wellness. Like you're setting yourself up for the future. If you go into this state, and you're there and you're getting and you're downloading and you're receiving, clearly you're going to set yourself up for comfort that you haven't known financially. Okay. What else is coming for the fire sign? A new start, a new beginning. I'm done with y'all fire signs. I'm loving y'all energy this year. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. You are inspired to take a leap of faith, to go in a new direction. Some of you are moving, like you're picking up and moving. Some of you are rising after a really hard time, after a defeat, or some of you, I hear that you took a hit to your confidence and you started to feel like you wasn't shit. And you're starting to see that that's a lie, and you're rising up again, but you're getting like this invitation to rise into your true being. And let me tell you, I'm thrilled, because if the fire signs rise into this, if you answer the call, you're doing a favor to humanity. You're going to give us a gift. So please do this. All right. So as you go into this period of hibernation, of hermit mode, seeking your enlightenment, balancing within, healing, you might be calling in a relationship, but what you're really calling in is this beautiful new beginning for yourself, healing, inspiration, a boost of confidence, and then like this stability and comfort that you may not have had. Let's see what you need to release. What are the fire signs need to release at this time? What does fire need to release, divine? 5 of disc, poverty mindset, feeling like a victim. Fire signs, you are the victor. 2023 is your year. There's no lack for you. There's no poverty for you. But can you see that? You need to see it. I can't see it for you, or I can see it, but it's not going to have the same impact if you don't see it. You are not a victim. There's no lack for the fire sign. At any given moment, you can go into your bubble, get an inspiration or idea, act on that inspiration idea to make it happen with the magician, to bring it down into the physical realm and move out of this energy. The world doesn't tell you that enough, but it's true. So take that leap. Whatever you get from your time away, go towards that shit, because that's where your success will lie. So you're releasing poverty mentality, fear of lack. What else are they releasing? You're releasing fear of things going badly with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. You're releasing that you know how the wheel turns. Some of you are so scared of losing people, of horrible endings, of death, of this, of that. And where your focus lies is where you're placing energy. So if you're placing energy on all those fears, you're moving away from who you're supposed to truly be. Okay, so the divine wants you to release these fears that you have of things just going badly, ending badly, happening badly. Yeah, like life happens, but you can't spend every moment focused on that. What's the last thing that fire is releasing? The last thing that fire signs are releasing. Last thing that fire signs are releasing. There is, for some of you, there's a water sign. This is not for everybody. There's a water sign in your life that I'm hearing that he's smug. He or she, because it's a King of Cups, but this person is smug, very full of themselves, and I feel like they gaslight you. Maybe a narcissist, or feels like they're better than you. This is weird. And there's a need to kind of release that, to move away from it. For some of you, this is a way of emotionally processing something, or again, a person with the tentacle down here that has a hold on you. And it's not healthy. With the cups here, for some of you, this is drinking. It's some type of like intoxicant or intoxicating practice. Something has a hold on you that is not healthy, and there's a need to let it go. let's look at your soul work. You know, like what does the divine want you to focus on at this time, fire signs? So we got the seer card, prophecy, which honestly feels very much like this hermit card. Something's coming to you. In order to receive it, it's going to be important to take time outs. So let's see what the divine has to say is your soul work. What should you be focusing on with this number 5 seer card, prophecy? Okay, fire signs, it says, take a moment to close your eyes and allow yourself to claim your intuitive gifts and prophetic abilities. You are a seer, and your visionary gifts are being enhanced. Okay. It's an important time to build the connection with your nighttime dreaming and the daily flashes of inner knowing. You are being validated that these are in alignment with your highest spirit connection, and it is time to deepen your relationship with this part of your medicine gifts. This is a lifetime where your prophetic gifts are meant to be used and put into action. Pay attention to all the signs coming your way, for they are a way to see into the future for all beings upon this great planet. This is awesome. So, for some of you fire signs, and maybe for all of you, you're being called into a spiritual gift. You know, the spiritual gift is unraveling, unfolding before you. Some of you may be afraid. Don't be afraid. I suggest you get a journal and write down your dreams. Start keeping a record of your dreams and the intuitive hits that you receive. Fire signs. So your healing affirmation for your card is, as I reclaim my visionary gifts, I step more firmly onto my healing path. Beautiful. You guys are getting messages. Are you ready to receive? Be open. Fire signs, the collective needs you to step into this. Absolutely. Fire signs, if this resonated, please drop a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.